Morning, class. Today we're going to go over graphing exponential functions as well as some of the transformations that'll happen when you do graph them. So you will need a calculator for this set of notes and for today's assignment. So make sure you have a calculator or you're using the software on your computer that I've linked in the class materials. Now, let's start out with the equation y equals 3x. So, if we had y equals 3x and we graphed it, type in 3. Now, to get the x as the exponent, you've got to use this caret button, boom, and it's going to give you a floating number up there, and now we can type in x. Hit graph. Let's see what it looks like. So, the asymptote here is at y equals 0. It's going up, it's increasing, it's above, and it looks like it hits right there at 0, 1. So first, let's match what letter that is. So 0, 1, this has 0, 1, but this one's going to the right and up. This is going down to the right, so that's not it. Keep looking, keep looking. Boom. Matches up with letter D. Now, at the bottom, we're going to write match up with a number which will tell us what is the transformation. Well, it's just y equals 3x, and there's no transformation to us. This is going to be the base one. So let's use number 2. And so now we've used letter D, so we can't use that again. And we've used number 2, so we can't use that one again. Boom. Now what we're going to do is slightly change each one and see what happens to our equation. So let's go back into y equals. Let's leave 3x as the first one so you can see what happens each time. And now let's type in 3 raised to the, and this time it's going to say negative x. Make sure to use the negative symbol, not the minus symbol. Hit graph. Now, we still have our blue line. Our red line, it looks like it's going the other way. It still goes through 0, 1. And it starts out high, and then it goes low. So, if we look, I need to see the ones 0, 1. So here's one, and that's the only other one. And yes, it is going the correct way. So, this is going to match up with letter E. Now, what happened from the blue one to the red one? Let's see if I can get that focus a little better. There we go. You can see the blue one to the red one, it just flips, and it's centered on that point, which is on our y-axis. So, if we look at our transformations at the bottom, number 3 says 3x is just reflected over the y-axis. So let's match up number 3 with that one. Now let's try this one. 3 to the x minus 4, and 4 is at the bottom. So I'm going to go back into y equals. I'm going to erase my second one, and I'm going to retype 3 parentheses x, and then arrow over so it drops down, and type in minus 4. Then hit graph. So we still have our blue line. It's the same. And the red line, it looks like the exact same line, but it's dropped down, and it looks like it's crossing at negative 1, 2, 3. So this letter, let's see, negative 3, no, 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 boom. This has 0, negative 3. It's increasing. The asymptote's at negative 4. And we can see that minus 4 matched up with the asymptote, just like what we did yesterday, matched up with an asymptote at negative 4. So this matches up with letter F, and all that happens is it went down, right? So shifted down 4. That is number 7. Okay, let's do one more and then we'll take a quick break. Let's try this one. Negative 3 in parentheses x minus 2. So this time on my second line, I've got to type it in as negative 3 raised to the exponent of x minus 2. And this time the x minus 2 is my total exponent. So let's see what happens here. When I hit graph, so blue line's still the same, right? This one, same asymptote, but it flips over and it goes down. And then it moves, and it looks like it shifted to the right, maybe 2 whole spaces. Because here's the lines going up at like 1, and here the line's going down at like 3. So let's now match up with the correct transformation. Oh, sorry, let's get the letter first. So this one, it hits at, well, it gives us the point 2, -1, which that one looks correct based on my other ones, because it doesn't go through 0, -1, so it's got to be G. So let's say this is letter G, and then what happened is it looks like it shifts to the right, and it flips over the x-axis. So number 1 says reflect over the x-axis and shift to the right too. There it is. I'm going to stop the video here. We'll do the last 4 examples on the next video.